You hate it when your alarm rings and you put it to snooze and then you wake up and it's way past the time you're supposed to wake up? Yeah, well, you better wake up because this is a 365 vlog. Let's go. Hello people, today is October 20th, 2016, day 295 of the 365 vlog, and I'm gonna tell you guys about my work day. First day of work. And the first day of work was real. So I got there on time early. I had to figure out where I needed to go. I eventually learned that we meet up in the library because when you get there around starting time, it's time to do debriefings. So we go meet up in the library, and that's where we talk about what we're gonna be doing for the day. And I got to see everyone. And boy, that was a very interesting first day. Everyone's so lively, they're talking about whatever it is. I'm just sitting there really silent because I don't really know anyone and I don't really know what to say. So I'm just being quiet, sitting down. And eventually they get to the point where they start having announcements for some events that are coming up. And then they introduce me because I'm new. So I have to stand up and say hello to everyone, and they tell them what I do. And it's a little bit embarrassing, but you get through it. And everyone saw me and everyone was really friendly and they said hello. However, the day did not stop there. I still had like loose understanding of like where I fit in and what I was supposed to do. So for the most part, it was really chaotic and hectic. So it was a new environment for me. I was not understanding really what was going on. I was just trying to make sure that I just listened and paid attention to everything that was said to me. And one of the things that I did was I just waited to be placed into a classroom where I would sit and help out another coworker. And eventually I was just placed in a room that was in the lower section of our after school program. So at this point, I'm seeing like all these kids in this class, and they're all staring at me because they obviously know that I'm new and they haven't seen me before. And I find that to just be very interesting because I'm not normally used to working with younger kids in general because they stare a lot, and I guess I don't know what they're thinking, so it just makes me all types of crazy. So I was just trying to talk to my coworker in the class who runs that classroom, trying to get an idea of what I do here, how things work. Still, I don't think I'm gonna grasp it on the first day. I still didn't grasp it by the end of the day and where my place fit in all of this. So I just sat in the classroom for most of the day. I didn't really feel like I did much because I didn't feel like I had the authority to do so because one, it wasn't my class. Two, it was my coworker's class and I didn't want to step over her feet. And I didn't understand like certain rules and how the students act because I don't know them yet. So I guess I was really quiet trying to understand how they act and what their intricacies may be. Well, it was interesting for my first day because I actually didn't get to actually teach or do anything that was art related. Actually, I did though. I got to do a drawing towards the end of the day because the kids in my classroom, there was still some left before their parents actually picked them up, and I was teaching them how to like draw a character, and some of them seemed really interested. But it was also a learning experience for me because I think they were second graders or first graders. They were just really young, and they need they need easier steps to drawing than I would have originally thought. So it's a good learning experience for me when I'm going to be structuring these lesson plans for these kids and how certain things work and don't work for them. I think overall it's just like a really big learning process. Like eventually I'll get into my own, hopefully, and I'll understand what it is I can do for the students and how I can better teach them and what works and what doesn't work. And I think just with time, hopefully I'll start to understand my place there. But it definitely was a really fun day. By the end of the day, it really sucked because I felt like the day went really fast. I guess because it's the first day, normally you have like a lot of energy for whatever it is you're doing, or at least that's how I am. So I was just like, oh, okay, is there more? And they're like, no, it's done. And then towards the end, the students were taken to get dismissed and picked up by their parents because the program was pretty much over. I had a great first day. I'm really excited to see what comes. A lot of the expectations I had in my last video, I didn't get to really see them yet. It's just I'm still trying to learn who these students are and where I fit in. I know I keep saying this because this is just one of the things that's on my mind. I'm not so used to just being so unbalanced or just trying to figure out where I am. So trying to find my way through the chaos, and hopefully I do. But I'm glad that I'm finally starting to work, and yeah, I'm really happy. It was a good first day. Yeah, it was a good first day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. And if you like what you saw and you like what you heard, don't hesitate to hit the like button and that subscribe button for more. So tell me, guys, what do you think about like my whole experience of my first day? any advice and tips if you're like a teacher or someone who works in education about like what I can better do to relate to the students and just in the environment in general, just for after school. I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section down below. And even if you're not like a teacher or anything, you could just put something down there anyways to say congratulations. That works too. Yeah, guys, I'm Vandal. Don't forget to keep it 365, and I'll talk to you next time with another video. Peace, boy. So basically what I want to do this year is I want to be able to teach the kids art on a traditional level, like that's like pencil on paper and just learning how to draw and seeing how they can actually like make their own stories, which eventually evolve into comic books.